Hi guys, welcome back to some more Robocraft fun with Showmofo here at the helm once more. And it's been an awesome day for me today. I was meant to do some work and then I was going to sort out some of my TeamSpeak stuff and some little bits and pieces on my Minecraft server, and then I just ended up on, once I'd done like my kind of real work, I ended up on YouTube and was back in the land of watching fantastic gameplay videos, and I managed to come across the origins of my interest and love for this game. So I'll just pop through here to show you. I'd like to say a massive shout out. I've got what looks like 30 subscribers now. I'm nearly at 4K channel views. I'm thrilled, unbelievably thrilled with that. But there we go. Aavak. Now, this guy, I believe, he's been at it for a good while now, and he's got some fantastic videos out. I imagine you've seen this guy's channel before you ever got close to seeing mine. But has got them listed here. There you go. I was having a look through at a load of Cataclysm Dark Days. And I'd rinsed through all of the others that I was watching, and I found this guy's channel with some to watch. A pleasant 60 videos, no less. And when I was rinsing through those, I had a little nose at this, and then what should I see in the sidebar but a load of lovely Robocraft videos. And I just thought, wow, this is awesome, because I love Minecraft, I love Kerbal Space Program. You know, I thought, wow, this looks like the game for me to be hitting at the minute. And I just went on the website, downloaded it, and that's it. You know, I haven't had a chance to touch another game since. So just a massive thank you to you. I love this. This reminds me a little bit of, I'm not sure whether it's Tree and Leaf or whether it's one of the original copies of either The Hobbit or one of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, but it certainly reminds me of one of those book covers. I love your little red dragon here. And look at this, a tea and biscuit fund. A tea and biscuit fund. Dang it, this guy is a pro player. I mean, seriously, I do enjoy a brew, and I think some biscuits with a brew just sounds like an awesome idea. So this guy, look at this. Look how many videos he's got on here. I mean, really, just all kinds of lovely gameplay fun. Go and buy this man some tea and biscuits. In fact, I think tomorrow I'm going to pop to my local newsagents, and you know, in this day and age, your local newsagent sells everything. So I'm just gonna price up some maybe some Tetleys or PG Tips. I'm not sure what kind of a fine brew Avak enjoys. Maybe I'll get the chance to ask him. But I think I'll price up some small packet of tea bags and a pint of milk, and maybe try and find out what the connoisseur's choice for biscuits is. You know, is he a Gary Baldy type chap? Is he rinsing the rich tea? You know, perhaps he's into one of the more chalky biscuits. Maybe he's a bourbon type chap. You know, who knows? But I'm definitely going to find out, and I'm definitely going to throw something this guy's way, because wow, that is some work you've put in there. And hats off to you, and thank you ever so much for introducing me to this little beauty. And you know, I was talking about the walkers, and I've mentioned it before. I mean, you just have to look at the website, don't you? The clues are there. We're gonna have walkers in the game. I was talking about these lovely hinge joints. How they're gonna work, what the dynamics of those. I imagine it's gonna be sort of automatic, where, you know, like the jets, depending on which axis or plane you put them on, they automatically bind themselves to keys. I imagine that the sort of mechanical joints and limbs will be a similar kind of functionality. Look, even there, that looks like some kind of scorpion's tail with a big blaster on it. So yeah, you know, I imagine these walkers are definitely in the works. We've just got to wait a while to see when it's properly announced, because they just look fantastic, don't they? That's awesome. So, without further ado, I've just opened up Robocraft, and look at this, I have a pending friend invite. Always a pleasure to see when I log in that I have a friend invite. So I'm just going to OK that, and let's open up to my largest window. Thank you very much. Okay, now let's just see if we can move that a little bit. And we move this a little bit so you can see the bar a bit better at the bottom back here. How's that? There we go, we can just about see it. Fantastic, and let's see who we've got. We've got Robossassin. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Glad to have you on board. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do in here. I only want to make a quick video, really, if I can. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button here. Pressing the wrong button again. Here we go. Oh dear. Well, looks like we've got some victory bonuses to rinse through. So I'm just going to see if I can. I think it's easiest to start with the T1s. So I'm just going to load some robots here. Oh my flipping gosh. I was in a game where I hit and broke all the weapons off this guy. Oh no, Tanya Sapien's Squishy's been killed. That's awful for you, Tanya. Hope that hasn't caused you too much trauma. Is that guy going to finish? He couldn't move properly, but just spun around the map with one thruster and his seat. In all honesty, that sounds like a bit of pro gameplay there. I'm not sure what you're worried about. Common decency, people. If you're dead, die. You won't get any more points for that. No, but if you're on the battlefield spinning ground, then you're a difficult target to attack. I'm sure if nobody captures the CP, it comes into play as to who gets the victory for having the most people left on the map. And you're providing valuable points for the enemy to glean from you with their kill streaks. So, you know, you don't just have to jump straight out. If you're in a bit of gameplay there, I think that chap's name was Creepy something. So, you know, maybe have a little bit of a oops, sorry, a little bit of a rethink on that. I think I'm just gonna follow these guys in. I have to remember with this not to just rush headlong in and get ploughed to death with loads of fire. Let's see what these chaps are doing. Nice, we get to go through the little nooks and crannies of this icy chasm. Sounds like we've encountered something. I'm seeing red blips on the map ahead. Hopefully by the time I get to them they will be gunless and prone. So I can just sweep through and rinse a few kills. Let's offer some support by driving into that rock. Have anything to shoot at. It's just up ahead a bit. We've got a guy here, but we have to be careful that there's nothing on the other side when I come round. Only got a little bit of splash. These guys look much heavier armoured than me. Can I actually get onto his weapons? Trying to avoid the fire while I'm charging. Hell no. Hell no. I just want to back up around this corner a little bit. Now, did that say 2%? Because if that said 2%, then that's my kind of player. Oh, he's got a mate, though. Let's just back off. Let's try and confuse him. There you go, we've surrounded him. You be dead, son. There you go. Oh, and there's another one. Oh, crappity crap sticks. And a one shot. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. I do enjoy this nice bit of T1 fun. Especially when you've got a nice bit of team to balance out my my sometimes erratic gameplay. Let's just jaunt. Oh, we've got somebody on the CP. Can I get a shot over there? Can I draw him off it? Have I got any support? Can't see too many blips with me. They've only got this guy left. Oops, that was poorly calculated. Oh, he's got an SMG. Really have to worry here. Armoured SMG, but a one-shot, and I got the team victory. So, check me out in my T1 flatbed of plasma death. Thank you very much. That was very pleasant. Oh yes. Oh yes. Loving those points. Okay, let's see if I can have the same kind of luck in my next bay. There we go. Very similar craft. To battle. What tier plasma cannon? Oh, I missed the conversation there entirely. Never mind. Let's see who we've got on with us tonight. Travis Monta, 76, in his triplane. Awesome, awesome. A lot of robos. We've got a silverback, Wolf Doombringer, and his silverback on the enemy team. Something to watch out for. All reliables on our team, so, you know, I imagine to see him, if he's old and reliable, I imagine he will be the first to invert and hang around our CP till the end of the game. Ah, see me just, I'm such great friends with these rocks now. I haven't quite gelled with this guy yet, though. Which way do I want to go? Want to just follow these guys in, or do I want to be a bit sneaky? Is there anything in the skies to watch out for over the Death Bowl? They're shooting at something up there. Yeah, looks like we may have some flying plasma. That's never good. There we go. It's really hard to even try and calculate the shots on these, even if they are flying in a straight line. You're never too sure of the height or the distance. That was reasonably close. SMGs. Oh, crap. No, he's just shooting at me. I'm just going to get myself killed trying to take him out. Can probably be more use to the team if I just get a crack on. Get on out and try and make it to the enemy CP. Is that an enemy? Did we have an enemy there? Have they killed him now? Looks like there's a railgun up ahead. Yeah. Demon craft up there. Or diamond craft, depending. Missed. Oh, that's a shame, but I've got a lot of boys to run in with. Missed again. Used that guy as cover, and he's down on the floor where I like him. Dead. Like those guys even better. And I'm first on the CP. No, second. Armoured tank beat me to it. Never mind. Still plenty of points and what looks like a total win for our team. That's gotta be a GG and a well played. Can't see us running into any trouble now, unless that flyer decides to come all the way back and try and plough us with plasma. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Huzzah! Loving this T1. I mean, these things are ridiculous. They've got, I think these have got 0 armour and reasonable weapons. And my other T1 have got good armour and 0 weapons. And, you know, both works out equally well. I think the whole thing of it is just amazing. Let's go in. Another T1. Hopefully this will be nice and fast. Now let's see if this is the complete opposite. This time I've got a little bit of armour, but it's quite nice armour for T1, and I've got really crap guns. I'm really low to the floor though, so it does help a lot. You get into cover a lot easier. You don't show up quite so much on their screen because you're just really low to the ground. You know, you're not as easy to shoot at as, say, somebody who's 3 or 4 blocks high, or like a massive cube of death type formation. Being MC there leading the way along with Luxspur. Fantastic. And this guy also has the addition of jets, so he's quite nimble and fast. We're SMGs, so we can just engage with pew pew till our heart's content. Somebody needs help. I'm not sure where that guy is. Let's try and get around this corner and destroy this fella here. He's loving that. Bring my guns around a bit more. Oh, he just destroyed me. He just had the... Oh, that's it. Getting in close on a plasma is never a good idea. You know? I mean, I've got the nice-ish armour, but there's not much of it. It's a very weak-looking frame, you know. It's not solid. It's just a couple of spindly arms. So it's completely different gameplay. I'm meant to be darting around with a bit of pew-pew. And I completely forgot, because I'd been playing on the plasma, that I'm not meant to just run straight up to something and splash them in the face. I'm meant to pepper them at a reasonable distance with this build. Still, I don't think we'll have too much trouble getting a fast win with this. Unfortunately, I mean, a lot depends on your team as well. You know, how your team's playing. It's a nice tank of white. We've got here Velociraptor. Well done, sir. Plenty of weapons. I think I'll follow this chap up, offer him a little bit of support. Effectively just a few crappy SMGs to pep around while he does the most of the work. Oh, somebody there, ambush, and all the numbers. Now they're going to love ambush. They're not going to know whether underneath all that white he's armoured to the nines, or whether... Not hitting anything there. Really crap weapons, but it's so much easier to find cover with this little thing. Just get out and get a shoot. I've got to remember, I'm not sure whether it's this one or the other one that's got forward-facing guns on it. No, this has only got 7 tiny little top-mount SMGs on it. They're only level 1. Really, they're only for destroying little guns and bits of white armour. This guy hiding behind a rock here managed to do a whole % of damage to him. Guy with a railgun, let's see if I can get in and take his rails out for the other guys. At least be a bit useful to my team here. Don't have to worry about him so much because he's got to take time to charge up and then scope me. You can see these L1s are having real trouble dealing damage to his armour, but they're starting to... Oh! Dry fail. Let's just turn around and get after him. Not having this chap on our CP, he'll just start picking people off. Still got his weapons intact. He still can just park up, and if he's fast enough, scope me. I think he's planning on just getting onto the CP before he finishes me off. I think we've managed to get rid of one gun off there. As long as I keep moving and he can't scope. Change course a bit so it throws him. There we go, I think he's weaponless. See if I can get the wheels off him, make sure he's not going to be driving around and causing us too much trouble. Oh! Oh, where did that come from? Who was the fiend that... Oh, he had a gun left. Did he actually manage to destroy me? I didn't realise he had a gun left. I thought we had him there. And that's such a shame because There was only one other man on the team. There we go, Velociraptor there, showing us his pro skills. He's got a lovely headlamp there so that enemy snipers can see more effectively where he's at. Oh, I was enjoying that, but I got a little bit careless. I thought I'd cleared all of the rails off the vehicle, but he was just sat there biding his time, waiting for that. Probably just checking the right part of the chassis just underneath my seat, waiting for that moment to one-shot me. What a fiend. What a fiend. Well played. Okay. So, let's see if we can get in and do a little bit better. As you see there, the weapons on that just... they're not going to really do much to anyone that's got green or higher, you know. Those L1s, they might smash through those white blocks and the grey blocks, but if you come up against somebody who's got a lot of armour, it's going to take a long time to chip away at it, and you're going to need some support, some friendly fire going in on them. Okie doke, I think we'll see how the ice is treating us today and just head straight on in. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Let's see. Yay! Of course we want to say hi to the rocks, thank you very much. And I think we'll just go the long way around. Try and get a sneaky bum rush on the CP. Now with these things, you don't want to flip, so you can negotiate them, just slow down a little bit, and then it's very pleasant, and you can just roll on down them. There you go. Now you don't have to go that slow. I was exaggerating there so you could see. But if you hit, oh crap, if you hit them at speed, you know, it's anyone's guess as to which way up you're going to be facing at the end of it. Don't want to stop with these guys. I just want to run past. I think they're armoured. Now this is exciting. Oh, hide by my rock friends. 1, 2 guns left. Can we deal any damage to anyone? No, not really. Okay. So, I'm not feeling this guy so much at the minute. Let's maybe come back to him. Give him a chance to get his head together, review the tape, see where he's going wrong, maybe come back to it in a moment. There's my other one, he's got a few more weapons on him at least. Dive straight in. The other one, it may well be much more a luck of the draw type scenario as to how the team plays, what the enemy team is capable of and armoured and weaponed up with. Have to remember with this guy that 3 of his weapons, which is almost 50%, are forward facing, and so while they can turn sideways, they're not going to be shooting anything that is past my sort of well, my 3 and my 9 o'clock, you know, so anything that is behind me is really going to cause me a lot of grief. And I do have my main bit of armour not behind me but on the front, so I want to be pointing at whatever I'm shooting with this guy. Thank you very much. Oh, look at all that, being all polite and letting each other go first. Thank you, sir. But these were just quickly, if you watch the other video, these are just quick little scrap pieces that I threw together to handle the fact that I was losing out on victory points in my bays. You know, something which, with electroplate on the horizon, I just found intolerable. These weapons sound so naff. It is just pure pew pew. These guys, again, they don't have any kind of radar or anything on them, so I'm very much basing it on what I can see. Not seeing any death from above in here. Right, there's some enemy gunfire by the looks of it. Is he there, or is he defending? Help finish this guy off if we can. Ah, there was someone defending. I'm taking fire from the other side, so I'll just get down here with my friends. Strength in numbers and all that, and then we'll turn around and we'll take the CP, hopefully. Or we pursuing somebody. I hope these guys have made the right call, because it looks like the enemy is capping. Yep, they have. Now what we're going to do, are we going to just try and head on back to RCP? I think that's what this guy's doing. I'm going to see if I can offer any support with that. Oh, he's only got one bar. We've really got to smash this guy off. Let's hope there's only the one. Oh, it's too close. Unless this guy gets in and one-shots him, it's over. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. GG to the enemy team there. Made a bit of a bad call. Too many homing in on that one guy in the little nooks and crannies of that chasm. True MB. Nice to see you, Nano. Let's make sure that that is in the right chat. While he's doing that, I will just keep an eye on the time if I can. Let's see. Where are we at? Nearly half an hour. I may have to pause this in a second. Has he said anything back? Anyone there? I'm just going to put myself in. Hopefully he's got the message. Hopefully he's going to go for a T1. Could live with a T2 in this, I suppose. It's got a little bit of armor. My weapons won't do anything in a... Well, they hardly do anything in a T1, so... You know? Let's see what's going on here. Nano, where are you? Nanobots? Hello? Oh, kind sir, are you there? Are you AFK? Because of course if he is AFK, he will instantly get back and let me know that. That's how AFK works. No, I don't really want to hang around waiting to sort this out, so I will just leave the platoon for the moment. Sorry about that, Nano. I'm sure you'll understand. My platoon is waiting for me. Now, is that the glitch? Is that still a problem? I know when I first started playing, there was this thing where you'd platoon with somebody, and then if you left the platoon for the rest of the day until you relogged, you'd have the little blinking message saying that your team is waiting for you. So, had he just chimed in, or is that just the glitch? I'm sure you can let me know in the comments, Nano. Okay. Let's just try... We haven't tried the full-on... Oh, that's nice. Nice little tank for me to hide behind. I haven't tried the head-on. There you go. Let him go first. Oh, come on, guys. We're all being far too polite here. Nobody else. Oh, well. Shouldn't have said that, really. Doesn't really look like anyone else is trying to rush straight across, so I will be the hero on the noob rush. See how this plays out for me. Is there anybody waiting? Not so much, not by the looks of it yet. Not taking any fire, not seeing any blips. Not seeing any sign of enemy. There's somebody on the base though. There's a couple on the base. Oh. Flippity flip. There's a flyer as well that I have to watch out for. What's this guy all about? Oh crap, he's in a tank. I'm facing the wrong way. Get onto the CP either way, regardless. Get some valuable points. Try not to stay too still. Got him down a little bit, maybe with a bit of help from my friend over there. Got to be very careful. I can't see anything on my mini-map, so and here we have the flyer. Try and let those crosshairs zoom in a bit so I've got a bit of a better shot on him. Now, what kind of weapon has he got? Is he a rail flyer? Maybe. Or is he a forward-facing SMG? Oh, and his mates decided to chime in now that he's got a bit of support. Try and get those guns. Can I get the guns before he wipes me? No. No, what a shame. You know, I might have to rebuild these. May even spend some cubes. Because these were for comedy value. I was having one of those days when there was a lot of kind of... I guess it was new players and people just being a bit comedy. Or maybe it was just luck. But these aren't... I mean, these have got nice armour. This has got reasonably nice armour. There's not enough of it, it's not well enough placed, and the guns on them are utter crap. Whereas these guys have got 0 armour, but the plasmas on them are reasonably nice plasmas. This one's even got a receiver, so you get a bit of intel. Oh, this is the one I'm dreading. This is the one that I am dreading. The railgun. How will you be scoping today, sir? Will it be very well? Will it be epic, or will it be epic fail? There's a team killer over there, so obviously we must take him out first. There's killing random. Another thing to watch out for. Spazzing is U2R. Let's see, now, shall I just hold back on the CP and defend? Or shall I jaunt out to a verge and try and spot some incoming? Get my weapons up. There we go, Spaz is a pro. Look at that. Inverted axis on the CP. Pro player. Hats off to you, Spaz. Hats off to you. Now, going across there, that's not going to open out for me. So, as a sniper, I really don't want to be going that way. That's just going to be turning the corner into a load of plasmery or SMG death, I imagine. Can't see any flyers yet to try and scope. Let's have a little look-see this way. The trouble with this way is by the time they got onto that, they really are rushing you. And at that point, your friends all seem to have drifted too far ahead to offer much support unless there's a load of them hanging around here. Now, here we go. Can we see anything coming across here? Doesn't look like it. Spars is defending the base admirably. Not a single sign of the enemy, but it looks like our team has done a reasonable job of wiping some of them so far. Oops, don't want to drive into that. We're on the CP. I'm kind of stuck here. Can I get out of that? Come on, there you go, thank you very much. Can I at least get onto the CP for some capping bonus type stuff? Avoid the rock. Come on, guy. Just get out of there. This is the way you want to go. Well, looks like we've got that. I've not seen a single enemy on the map, and team victory. Now, I would have loved to have had that in my other ones. That's just the pure luck of the draw. I did absolutely nothing in there, so I'm not going to get that many points, but I will get my victory bonus. And my victory of the day bonus. So, awesome. Let's see if we can just be lucky with these guys again. Let's just see if, having seen how it's done, they can get in there and survive to the end and let our team get a victory. Ooh, dear. Potato King alongside Burning Fire, hashtag swag, oh dear. I'm pretty sure you can get into trouble for calling your craft something like that. It may well be a bannable offence. Should we just be brave and leg straight across? Is it brave or is it stupid? Let's find out. Okay, our other guys are just over there. We've got a guy on 100%, but he's trying to flank around, and there's a load of them there. I'm going to get it either way. Let's try and use this bit of cover. I am very low. Come in behind. And are you upside down? No, you're not. But this is running. He uses a similar craft to mine, and I've got him. Okay. I think that was the good call. I'll leave those guys to it. Just to keep an eye out behind me and in the skies. Is there going to be something on the CP? Let's just have a little look up here. Oh, was that a mistake? No, I managed to pull that back. Now there is somebody over there. Is that a sniper? Yeah, there's two of them over there. Little hit on him. I have to be careful while I'm zoomed in that I don't end up being snuck up on. Right, he's returning fire, so I'm just going to leave that. I'm not really going to be doing effective damage to him there. By now, yes, we've got another guy I can see on the minimap has moved in, so hopefully he's going to be drawing that guy's fire. Another hit on him. He's coming down to intercept. Oopsie, oopsie, come on, stay in the game, take him out. Has he got plasma? My best move if he's got plasma. Is he dead? No, he's still in the game, very much so. Yikes. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Well played, Sebastian. You held on in there. Well done. There's Drover 5 there, upside down, in the air. Weaponless. Loving it. He's now got the full attention and he's dead. There you go. So, never mind. Never mind. Okay, well, I'm not going to waste too much time with those guys, so let's get in and see if I can do something with this now. Because I've put the armour on, which has added a little bit more weight to this, and because it's now got these much heavier guns on, I'm having to press the spacebar a lot more just to kind of keep this guy level. He will dip. It's not terribly bad, but it does affect the amount of thrust I can put in. Also, with the weight, it's not flying as fast as it used to. So, I have got, if you can see there on my tier bar at the bottom, I've got a bit of leg room there before I come out of T6. So, I'm thinking of replacing possibly some of the jets. I may well be extending the nose and putting some more helium in it just to try and level it out for the new weight variants. And if I am adding the jets, depending on whether I've got enough room, I might have to extend the tail out. If I do extend the tail out though, let's just see, True MB back, T6 now. Oh, sorry Jake, you were just beaten to it. Yeah, but that may well take me into T7. Am I able to brave T7? Can I afford to spend any robot points on this? Can I buy cubes? Should I just trash those two things in the bay and maybe get some cheap blocks to throw out another couple of T1 with decent weapons rather than armour? It's all a bit of a conundrum. Now, Mr. Nanobots, are you going to join in this time? I have a T7 I took apart, me tier 8, can't handle. Handle T7 may well be upgrading to that tier tonight. Gonna bail. Okay, because I'm sorry, I haven't got the time. Oh, he's waiting for me. Oh, cool then. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's absolutely awesome. Well done, Nano. Nice and fast for me too. Sorry to whoever that was that invited me then, just after I got in with Mr. Nanobots. Was that Super David? If so, I'm sure I'll see you. Ooh, Nanobots with a Mars stealth rover. Awesome, awesome stuff. Beast Mode 7222 there with a interesting looking craft. Haven't seen any sort of... They've all been very much either just basic block crafts or sort of military type looking vehicles. I haven't seen any more of the sort of like little critter type vehicles or anything that's just really bizarre looking in a little while. I really did enjoy the last video I watched on Avak's channel where there's a lovely little jumpy hover spider dealio. Oh, crappity crap, come on. Hit him, but dead. That was a mistake. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? That's nice and sleek. That is awesome. Well done, you. You've gone for comedy rockets and massive wheels. Did you even have a gun on that to start out with? Who knows? But they're going to enjoy trying to destroy you. I'm sure that'll give them a little chuckle. Nice little flyer over there by Toby2123. Okay, let's exit, try and get in for another one. Oh, this is the other thing, I can't do the fast battles when I'm in the platoon. I should have just gone to have a look at Nano's craft there, didn't get to see him. Oh, this is tricky. I do just want to get the victory bonus with this guy, and then I think I'm really going to have a tinker in my bays. Try and figure out what I'm going to do with this guy. Hopefully, if true Nano had some joy in the last battle, he's not going to have to repair. That's what I'm counting on, please. I think in this one I'm just going to hang back, let the teams get out there and wreak some havoc, and then try and do a little bit of clean up on the way to the enemy CP once they've had a chance to weaken the enemy strengths. Hopefully Nano will be with us any second. Somebody hailing Tanya there. There you go, I told you, Tanya, total regular. I believe her premium is running out, so she's on there making the most of it, trying to get in all the hours of gameplay she can to make the most. Skittles, that was the one that was winning in a battle with me the other day. Just got castrated because of Crybaby. Still waiting on my platoon. I can't afford this time. Gonna have to join us fast, or I am gonna have to ditch you, Nano. I am sorry. Okay, I'm calling that. Platoons. I'm not in a platoon. What? Oh, that's bizarre. True MB timeout there or something? Oh, it looks like I'm not even sure what that's all about. I'm not going to get into it now. I just want to get on the field, score some points and get my victory bonus, and then have a little tinker in my bays. That's all I want to do. Of course, this craft is still not optimized to how I want it. The actual thing is going to be a well-proportioned, fully functional, well-balanced flyer, armed to the teeth, reasonable armour for its purpose, and tier. So this is still very much a work in progress, and yay, I'm up in the 6s, and we've got some 4s. Hopefully I'll encounter them, and they're not lean, mean, hungry fighting machines. They're just poor foolish cubes for me to destroy. Let's see. Okay, so we've got a couple of flyers on our side. Should I go out with them, or shall I stick to my plan? I might follow this number. Oh, we've got enemy flyer. Which way is he going? He's circling to gain height. There's another enemy flyer. I'm looking at them instead of the terrain. Have to be careful about that. Yet another enemy flyer. Oh, this isn't good. He's taking fire up there, so I am going to turn around and try and get out of there. I'm going to go back down low, try to avoid that plane noticing me, try and throw some plasma over there. It's a railgun. I have to be very careful of these railgun guys. He's dead. Missed. Well, grazed him a little bit. Got into some cover though now. Got him. Oh, I'm taking fire from behind. Speed up, get out. Where did this fella go? Hit him again. Who have I got behind me? Oh crap, I've got... Oh, right on the CP. Taken out by that railgun. What a shame, but kudos to you, sir. Samtam there. Did his thing. That's blank 325. Getting peppered now by other air superiority. That was a nice little battle. Believe I was quite sensible there in my gameplay, but just couldn't quite pull it off. Still got a kill chain bonus. I'm going to have one more with this, and then victory bonus or no, I think I'm going to get to tinkering in my bays. Hadn't quite anticipated it would take this long. I think I was a bit overconfident. Oh, spider sniper and a spaceship. Sounds exciting. I hope the spider sniper is actually one of these little weird critter robots. Oh, that's interesting looking. Little biplane there. Jolly good stuff. Should go and see what he's all about. Now, the trouble is, when these first came out and I had the 3 days premium and not everybody had the wings, you could just take yourself up high in the sky, have a jaunt out, and then dive bomb the crap out of the enemy team. But now there's a lot more flyers in the battle, so you have to be careful about being high in the sky. Don't seem to be seeing anyone. It's a bit of a mess. Shot him, try and dive behind here a bit. Oh, I've lost a good amount of stuff, and it's time to see my little boulder friends in the ice. I've not got any wheels. It's purely where the rocks are telling me to go, and right now they're telling me I'm going to stay here. Now, I've got no choice. I'm just going to sit here. Any second, I'm either going to die or we're going to win. And I want the victory so much that I am prepared to just sit here and chance it. It looks reasonably even. They've taken out one more of our guys than we have. There's a railgun guy moving in. There's a guy in the sky who's going to see me any second. He's on 100%, so he will have weapons to take me out, and I'm just a sitting duck. But you know, I'm some good points for the enemy team if they so desire. Right, we've lost 3 each. No, I've got to include myself, and that's the enemy still are ahead on kills. But there's a lot to play for. Nobody's on the CP. We're only down by 1 man compared to them. Has Porori? I'm not sure how you say that. Come on, how about some more like names like Fred and Bill? I don't have any trouble at all with that stuff. No, he just apparently was oblivious, or decided that I just, you know, he could see I was here chatting with my rock friend and decided to leave me at it. No, here we go. Skipfoot is going to see me, he's going to love this, he's going to queue me up, and then he's going to bounce me out of the game with his railguns. There we go, the scope's on me. He's taking his time. Take your time. Oh, that's to my team. He's just gonna rack that up, come on. He's they're capping. There's only Jabby Wocky on my team. Reloads. Oh, come on. Get your points. Really? Is he gonna get this? Is he gonna have time? We'll just get real close. Oh. He can't get closer. He's drifting. Maybe his vehicle's having difficulty. This is the problem with rails, you know. If your ship loses control... Missed. Nice one, Skipfoot. Awesome stuff. Awesome. Okay. I think that's plenty of gameplay for you guys. I am going to have a tinker in my bays now, ready for my next video. Look there, I'm nearly on 60k RP. I've got lots of lovely tech points to spend. I believe I cleared out everything that was on 6 or lower. So I think I've only got... Oh no, I've got... I chose to get... They were both the same cost. So I believe I got the one with drive and not steering. So, you know, I don't really need that probably till... That'll be a little thing when I've racked up some of these tier 6 rather than converting them to Uber Tech. I've got a load of points there I can swap out for Uber Tech if I do end up rinsing some GameCube points. Sorry, game currency points. But pretty much everything else is 7s. So really, I need to get my flyer into tier 7 anyway. So... yep, I've got some 4s. I haven't got any points in 4 at the moment, but that doesn't really affect it. I skirted around and I'm into this, which is on 6, so you know, I might rack up some more there, but that's a front mount. I might just go this way of the 7s and then head straight for the top mount L10, you know, all in due course, of course. But realistically there, I need to be getting into tier 7, so I may well push my plane just that little bit further and see what T7 is all about. Okay, well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna quit the game there, and let's see. I shouldn't have done that. We're going to take a sec. No, that's fine. I'll see you all next time, and hopefully you'll be able to see what my build is like, what changes I've made to my craft. Hope you're all having fun out there in Robocraft land, and I'll see you soon. Thanks a lot, and bye-bye.